That's right, we got the big fatty Stonehorns coming in as we face off against the Toombo Skelly lads. Alright, here we go. Me versus Apostate Prostate. He's not a bad boy, but he is looking pretty nasty. 5 Gnoblars and 5 Trappers and 2 Stonehorns. 1 the Snowhorn. We got Cetra on the Sphinx with all his goodness, a Bone Giant, and a whole lot of trouble. I see Chosen, I see Ushapti, I see Stalkers, I see Skellies with spears. All gonna be annoying. Skelly Horse Archers. So, we start preparing. And the first thing we gotta do is get these lead belchers hiding in the woods and hopefully start shooting. And these woods are really helpful here when you have lead belchers trying to shoot at stalkers. 2 units that can't see each other. Alright, we're gonna take positions here probably and send in the big boys. Let's immediately get taking shots at the Bone Giant, but ooh, yeah, Snowhorn took a big fat shot from there. 600, not bad. We immediately go for the 40% missile resist as the stupid Bone Giant tries to take another shot, but he hits, unfortunately. Only 400 that time, not bad. A little less, it's 300 really. And the Snowhorn is causing problems. Sepulchral Stalkers hiding in the woods. I don't know why he didn't jump on shooting. Just very strange. I thought, yeah, going over the replay, I think shooting into him would have been a real problem. I wouldn't be overextending like I am right here. Right into these Skelly boys, taking that collision damage all the way home, and just running through the side of these Skellies. And that's a lot of HP. Cetra and the War Sphinx are the only ones. That was a smooth juke right there from that Stonehorn right there. Y'all see that? That was smooth. I'm legit OP. Butcher Maul coming in. We finally got our caster healing, ready to go do what we're supposed to do. Troll Guts on top of our big boys. Trying to slow down with the Invocation of Vengeance here. Incantation of Vengeance on the Snowhorn, which is probably not the right call at all. But then again, I don't know what that incantation's good with. I guess slowing me down is good, I guess, so we can get shots off, but I would have set up the Stalkers for that. Shot into the tree line as the lead belchers start going in, throwing the Troll Guts right on top of the Snowhorn. And it's gonna be a long time. We're gonna hold this position and force the Toomies onto my objective and shoot into those Eyes of the Devil. Got the Tyrant here. I like the Tyrant in this matchup for the -8 leadership area. Low leadership faction like this, where you got these Skellies immediately start crumbling, gotta love it. Necrotech and Cetra trying to come in and play ball. We're gonna start unloading cannonballs. Yeah, apparently Apostate here is really afraid of my lead belchers, and he should be. They will tear ass right through the Sepulchrals, and these Snowhorns are just unleashed. There's nothing to really stop them if these Sepulchrals don't get in the game soon. The Bone Giant missing shots or trying to go for the lead belchers, but keeps hitting that tree in front of him, which I love. I can't say I'm upset about that. Another incantation on top of the Stonehorn. I can only heal so much, but I can keep destroying these boys. I'm not even gonna waste time sending Gnoblars in to help. Instead, I'll send in the big boy himself, the Tyrant. And we got plenty of Gnoblar Trappers throwing in their little stuff. We got more lead belchers coming in to deal with these boys. On the other side, we got Sabertusk beating up on the Car Horseman as he tries to make a play for my side objective. And even though I'm down on value, it's just, I seem to be up in terms of value of the units. Or how many units I have, because skeletons are cheap. I'm never going to get my value if all I do is kill Skellies, but as long as I do that, he can't capture points. We're just unloading shots into these Sepulchral Stalkers. The other ones, for some reason, aren't shooting, so I'm all about that. As we unload lead belchers into Cetra as they try to kill my Tyrant, and we are getting him the hell out of there. Plenty of spoons and forks and pots and pans being thrown into those Skelly boys from my Gnoblar Trappers. And yeah, just sending the Gnoblars to just pull back and hold. Cetra getting shot down by 16 cannonball fires. Eventually we'll get there. Hopefully. So we send in the snow horn to try to beat back those other sepulchrals for some reason. Didn't really need to do that on my end. I could have just focused on the ones that were getting beaten up by the other. Or, yeah, just getting beaten up. Didn't need to pick a new fight. Ushapti trying to duel out with the Tyrant. I don't know if that's the right call at all. Tyrant should be able to do it. He's got pretty good AP damage. Cetra on top of my Nalbar Trappers and such. Ooh, look at this. Look at that beautiful big hunk of blob. Yeah, run, Nekar Horseman. Watch how much damage this is going to be. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Over 2,000 damage in one little charge. Gotta love it. But it only got me like 50 value. Because skellies are so cheap. And unfortunately, my Snowhorn, even though it was getting healed, has to run off, which is kind of annoying. 21 leadership. Shouldn't be teared out, but it is what it is. Big misplay from me. I guess that was the point that Apostate wanted to do. And by that I mean he wanted to just lure my poor Snowhorn over the edge and just fear it away by beating in combat, which ended up working for one of them. The sacrifice though was Cetra, because Cetra is out here, very little support. We still got plenty of lead belchers shooting up for Cetra. We still got other ones coming in. Tyrant's able to just crumble all these Ushapti. Without the Ushapti, the Nobblers are going to run rampant. Yeah, it's just going to take forever for these Skelly Boys to come in. And the Snowhorn is just a pain in the ass. And I love it! Yeah, Ogres feel good. But man, against Tumis, this is rough. Yeah, if these were Ushaptis with Great Bows, I don't know if, I don't know how that would go down. I think Ushapti Great Bows actually have more range than Lead Belchers. So yeah, especially the Chosen of the Gods. If it was Chosen of the Gods, I think I would be in absolute trouble. My Stonehorn and my Snowhorn would have been crumped. Have to hide him in the woods. Once he's on the objective, do some counter charge and then set up the Lead Belchers for the Ushaptis. And just hope I can last. Cetra's not looking too hot. He's throwing everything he can on top of my Lead Belchers, as he should. My Stonehorn has been absorbing all the shots, as it should. It's been doing its job. Just absolute pain in the ass. Taking shots, getting healed, while I clean Cetra's dusty bones. Die, Cetra, die! And he is kaput. Goodbye, Skelly Boys. And that's going to help out a lot right about now. And he's trying to pay me back by taking out my Tyrant, but that's not going to happen. The Tyrant's a slippery little bastard. As big as he is, he can get out of small space and get out of those narrow escapes real quick. And here we come, we got the boys, the big boys. We're going to use the army boys to heal them up. On the other side, we keep repelling back these Necro Horsemen. Ushapti, though, are going to be a bit of a problem. We got nothing really for them. We're going to have to wait for another unit of Lead Belchers to come deal with that shit. But we are kind of spread thin. We got Man-Eaters over here trying to beat back these Sepulchral Stalkers and everything else. The Stonehorn is still in, so we're going to start charging in as many of these units as we can as long as it's alive. The Sepulchral Stalkers will keep eating shots from the Lead Belchers. Free of charge. Get them, Stonehorn. Get that nasty charge into those Skelly Boys. Look at that. Ooh. You love to see it. You love to see it. I love to see it. There's another big boney boys. Yeah. Get them, Apostate. You have to. Just that one charge crumbled that entire unit. Jeez. Almost crumbled it. They got their leadership back now that the Stonehorns are running out. But he still has a big problem. A lot of big boys around here. Oh, that wasn't a Necrotech. That was a Tomb Prince? Oh, shoot. My bad, folks. Yeah, that Tomb Prince is getting crumped. Which makes sense. Necro Horseman fierces Saber Tusk on the charge. It looks like we're winning. We took a beating, but we should win that. Maybe. We're definitely going to have a problem taking back the bottom objective. But this middle one's going to be ours for sure. All these Nalbars will stand strong, and yeah, the Man-Eaters backing them up. Easy. Easy, easy. We got troll guts for those Man-Eaters. What a beautiful sight. This is what Warhammer's all about. Just big green, big old ugly ogres and their giant mauls beating up on skeletons. What's not to love? Fantasy at its finest. We are actually catching up in value, so that is something you really don't want when you're in Tomb Kings. Especially with how efficient and cheap your units should be. I don't know. Nothing against Apostate. It's just I'm just such a good player, you know, from all my wins on the channel. All right. Enough of that. So yeah, the goal right now is to just keep the Tyrant, the Butcher, and the Man-Eaters alive, because I'm gonna need those to just keep killing Ushopti. The Skelly Boys are just eating crumbles because of the leadership debuff and losing the Lord. And we are just forcing him to come to that middle objective because we can keep throwing units on top of my home objective, no problem. Saber Tusk will eat away at these horsemen all day. Lead Belchers for the Ushopti, easy. And eventually the Noblars, or at least the Trapper Noblars, just crumble already. Yeah, we got the dual variant, Ogre Bulls, and Man-Eaters, so we should be okay for now. Man, these guys just don't crumble fast enough. Dang rickety bones. Those horsemen, though, will. Just retake our bottom objective. Yeah, if I was in Apostate's position, I don't know, I wouldn't know what to do. Man-Eaters just crump right into those Ushopti, sending them flying. The Nekar horsemen coming in to join. They're just gonna be fuel for the fire on this funeral pyre. Because I got a nice fat Butcher. Oh yeah, check out this healing. We have the Army Billy Butcher, and we're gonna have Troll Guts on top of it. 222 HP a second. Beautiful. Against all these units, oh, we're gonna crump for a long time. Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Apostate was like, what the hell just happened? I sent 3 units against them and they did nothing. And that's why. You have 200 health healed every second. For good 5-10 seconds. Yeah, it's brutal. And then you have these spoons and silverware being thrown over at the Nekar horsemen. This point's gonna be mine, baby. Ushopti are crumped. Nekar horsemen aren't too far off. Saber Tusk, come fight. Dual Ogre Bulls, dual weapon Ogre Bulls should be Nekar horsemen. Yeah, pretty handily. Holy shit. Maybe I should have just brought more of those instead of Saber Tusk. And yeah, big surprise though. He's actually captured at this point. Huh, that's insane, especially with all these crumbling units. Should crumbling units actually have any capture rate? That's a good point. I don't know, with how the game's going and him being up 3,000 value. It's hard to say. But we're slowly gaining it back. More Ushopti on the way. It's just, that's the name of today. That's what's being served. Ushopti for these Man-Eaters to eat. And they just crump them. Holy shit. The Tyrant and the Man-Eaters with the Lead Belchers, it's just, it's one ticket to Pound Town. At this point, I don't even know if I have Winds of Magic left for my Butcher to start healing Troll Guts. We are down on points, but these Saber Tusks will eat these incoming horsemen. We should get these Ogre Bulls back onto the objective. More stuff coming in on my home objective, but we got Lead Belchers that just shoot away at these Skelly Boys. Watch this beauty. Watch them just run into it. Run into my cannon fire. Eat lead. What a beautiful sight. Alright. Now it's coming down to the wire. I'm not far behind. I'm down in value. I still have my Lord. And one Lord loss could flip this easily. Matter of fact, it probably would end up in me losing. Nekar horsemen just charged into those trappers and just got mulched. All that's left are these halberds, and we are cleaning them up pretty quick too. Wow, what happened over here? Jeez. We cleaned up everything quick. Skelly's getting beaten up by the Butcher Maw. There's really nothing over here. 17 units to 9. That is definitely not where Apostate wants to be. We are going to recapture this objective real quick with all these Noblars and Saber Tusk. Yeah, that's just it. Yeah, that's probably going to be GG's from there, because I don't see how he can come back when I have double the amount of units. I don't even know. Yeah, and he doesn't, he just can't afford to bring anything else. 1749, that's insane. Well, that's not really insane if you consider how much healing I put into those poor bastards. Probably didn't even need to have them in combat right there, but I did need the capture points if I wanted to keep back up in this game. Get rid of those. Shopty are here. My Butcher Maul is probably going to die. He served me well, though. We're going to send the rest of these boys, though, to keep these Ushopti in place so they can't get back on the objective. Goodbye. Probably give, ooh, yeah. Look at those boys crumble. Just like that. You don't think -8 leadership is not a lot, but when you get hit on a charge by multiple units, it hurts. Yeah, here we go with the fast forwarding, folks. I don't want to sit here and, yeah, this game's pretty much over. I just keep forcing units into his lines. He tries to come to my home objective. That's not going to happen. That's not going to work. And yeah, GG's Apostate. GG's. This is a really brutal game. Yeah, losing Cetra really hurt. Bone Giant, I don't even think it was that good. I mean, to be fair, it kept shooting into the trees, which kind of sucks. It was unfortunate. I don't even think the Tyrant paid for itself. I think it was like 1800. But with all the crumble damage, I don't know. You guys tell me if the Tyrant was worth it in this matchup. I've been using him and have some pretty good success so far. Stonehorn and Snowhorn, maybe they were useful. I don't know. I'd have to do it in this matchup again. I like them. I think they're fine in this matchup. Just Sepulchrals and Ushopti Grapos are a problem, so there's that. And the only way to really counter them are those lead belchies, which are always MVPs. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that one, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. Still on the road to 1,000, would appreciate it. Come check out the stream, join the Discord. Come play some games, show some love, do what you gotta do. And hey, I always appreciate it. I always want to get new players on the channel, and I always appreciate people just showing love. Alright, folks, with all that said, I hope you have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.